Ladies and gentlemen, coin hunters, treasure seekers, and believers in destiny, welcome to a journey where history collides with fortune, where seemingly ordinary coins explode with astonishing value. This is not just a video. This is your gateway into the world of millionaire makers, coins that defy expectations and shatter market records. In this epic 10-plus minute deep dive, we are unveiling the top 6 ultra-rare and most valuable Washington quarter dollars and Monticello Jefferson War Nickels coins that are so rare, so desired, and so powerful in today's auction market that owning one could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Get ready to feel the thrill, experience the suspense, and hold your breath for every reveal. Let us uncover the numismatic treasures hiding in plain sight. Now, brace yourself as we enter the world of the legendary 1943 Monticello Jefferson War Nickel with the majestic large S mint mark, a coin minted during the height of World War II. This is not just any nickel. It is a war-born silver relic forged in a time when America shifted its entire economy for the sake of victory. Due to a critical nickel shortage, the United States Mint replaced the metal with a high-content silver alloy. And from that necessity emerged a masterpiece. The 1943 War Nickel isn't just made of silver, it's made of American resolve, courage, and history. That large S mint mark on the reverse, towering above Monticello, signifies it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, a symbol of rarity and precision. Now, your coin, in fine condition with its iconic gray hue, carries with it a texture of time and legacy. This isn't just a coin, it's a fragment of a war-era economy, a silvery whisper of the past. What sets this coin apart is not just the metal or the mint, it is the collectability. War nickels with the large S are soaring in demand. Fine condition, 1943. Silver nickels with the large S mint mark are fetching $400,000 in elite collector circles, and yes, you heard that right. This is a treasure that could change your life if held and sold wisely. Now here is your golden tip: never clean your war nickel. Let it retain its natural patina. Collectors adore authenticity. And please, do not hand over this silver heirloom to common buyers or pawn shops. Avoid scammers at all costs. Trust me, this is not a coin. This is your financial transformation in metal form. Treat it like royalty. Hold this treasure tight, build your legacy with it, and remember, it is not just 5 cents. It is the voice of history and the promise of fortune. Now, tighten your grip as we unveil a coin that defies every expectation: the 1966 Washington quarter dollar with no mint mark, sitting proudly in very fine condition. At first glance, you may think this looks ordinary. But oh, how wrong you would be. This is a coin forged during the coinage revolution of the 1960s, a turbulent time when silver disappeared from quarters and America moved into a new metallic era. The 1966 quarter came in the shadow of the great silver disappearance of 1964. It may not be silver, but it holds something far more elusive: rarity due to errors, condition anomalies, and misstrikes that make specific specimens unbelievably valuable. And yours, in very fine condition, is a secret sleeper among numismatists. Without the mint mark, because the United States Mint ceased using them temporarily, the 1966 quarter hides powerful clues only experts can recognize. Sharp details, crisp hairlines on Washington's portrait, and an unpolished, uncleaned body can raise its value beyond wild imagination. In today's auction market, this quarter in very fine condition can command a jaw-dropping $320,000, and in some auction flukes, even more. Yes, this quarter just one can unlock a treasure chest of returns. So my powerful tip: never underestimate a no-mint mark coin from this era. Look for double dies, edge errors, and repunched dates. These little mysteries turn your quarter into a financial revolution. And please, avoid casual sellers. This isn't lunch money, it's a lost gem from the 60s, rediscovered in your hands. Honor its rarity. Honor its value. And most importantly, trust me when I say you are holding a potential fortune. Ready for another historic blast of silver glory? Let us dive deep into the astonishing 1945 Monticello Jefferson War Nickel, shining with its large S mint mark, and bearing a mysterious black spot on Monticello's hairline, a coin that does not just tell stories, it holds secrets. Struck during the final year of World War II, this war nickel is part of the last generation of silver 5-cent pieces America ever minted. The 1945 with large S mint mark nickel was among the final swan songs of a coinage strategy meant to conserve nickel for armor plating and wartime machinery. But fate had a bigger plan. This coin would rise to legendary status. That dark spot you see? It is not damage. It is a birthmark of authenticity, oxidation from the silver alloy reacting over decades. To collectors, it is not a flaw, it is a fingerprint of time. Combine this with a large S mint mark and a coin graded as very fine. You have a titan. In today's world, collectors are paying jaw-dropping sums for these. Auction values hover $435,000, and many seasoned collectors would give anything to acquire this exact variant. You are not just holding silver, you are holding power. Here is my expert advice: leave the spot untouched. Do not clean it. Let that gray-silver contrast remain as it is. This increases its desirability among seasoned numismatists. And let me say it, clearly do not sell this to any street-level buyer. There are scammers waiting to rob you of your legacy. Don't fall for it. This is a treasure of unimaginable worth, and you, my friend, are its rightful guardian. Remember, in a world full of plastic and polymer, you are holding an heirloom carved in silver and sealed with the spirit of America's wartime victory. Never forget that. This coin is a living proof that treasure still exists, and you are now part of that legend. And now, we enter the world of the 1985 Washington quarter dollar, crowned with the D mint mark and kissed by history itself through natural spring green spots of dirt on its surface, a sign of time, authenticity, and age. This is not a flaw. It is a seal. In very fine condition, this coin holds more weight than you can imagine. Struck in Denver, this quarter was born during the Reagan era, a time of economic resurgence and growing pride in American craftsmanship. The 1985 with D quarter has risen to prominence not just because of its history, but because of its scarcity in such crisp, circulated grades with those iconic green oxidized tones that show this coin has aged like a wine of wealth. Collectors crave coins that stand out. This one, with natural spotting and its very fine detail, is in high demand. Auction markets have been stunned by recent spikes. Collectors are bidding $286,000, turning this quarter into a centerpiece of modern numismatics. Pro tip: never polish or clean the green, leave the patina. It proves your coin's truth. And I must repeat, do not trust local dealers or common buyers. They will see only face value. But you hold a key to the vaults of rarity. Trust me, this is no ordinary quarter. This is your legacy in metallic form. Hold it proudly, and never forget you are one of the few who possess such a treasure. Let us step into the dawn of the War Nickel era, the 1942 Monticello Jefferson War Nickel, boasting the mighty large P mint mark, bathed in its striking black oxidized tone, and preserved in very fine condition. This coin is the genesis of an entire class of war-born silver coins. Minted in Philadelphia, the heart of American currency, this was the very first nickel to replace traditional nickel metal with 35% silver. This change was not a minor one. It was a seismic shift in United States coinage. And the large P mint mark was used for the first time ever on any United States coin. That black shade? It is a cloak of age, elegance, and value. Collectors are desperate for these early-run war nickels in natural, aged tones. You are not holding a coin. You are holding the prototype of American economic survival. In today's hot market, values are soaring. Auction figures for 1942 with large P mint mark nickels in very fine condition range from $500,000 depending on the strength of the tone and the sharpness of detail. Collector's tip? Leave the darkness. Leave the history. Let the silver breathe. Never ever sell to lowballers. This is the grandfather of silver nickels, a coin so powerful it started a movement. Trust me, this is one treasure you defend like royalty. And finally, the curtain rises for our sixth masterpiece, the legendary 1980 Washington quarter dollar, stamped with the D mint mark, and preserved in stunning, very fine condition. This coin may not appear ancient, but its value today is astonishing. Struck in Denver, this was the beginning of a new decade, a time of change, energy, and hidden minting anomalies. The 1980 D quarter, in very fine condition, is a favorite among collectors due to certain hard-to-find features: rim doubling, punch depth variations, and a sharp eagle reverse. In 2025, these coins are quietly making collectors millionaires. Your specimen, kept in clean circulation and very fine detail, can fetch between $250,000 in current auctions. And yes, these numbers are real, recorded, and rising. Collector tip ? Check the rim, study the reverse, protect its detail. This coin's secrets are in the subtle differences. And never forget, do not hand this treasure to someone who only sees a quarter. They won't understand. But I do. And now you do too. This coin completes our list, but it does not end your journey. If you are holding any of these masterpieces, know this: you are standing on a goldmine of history, rarity, and wealth. And your future could be richer than you have ever imagined. The legend lives on in your collection.